Hey guys, I am so excited to see you. So excited to be doing another video. And yes, if you didn't read the title, which I'm sure you did because that's why you clicked on it, right? Breaking up is easy to do. I know breaking up is hard to do, but I'm going to give you the couple of tips and tricks to make breaking up easier to do. All right, so let's just jump right into the video. But before you do, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can receive all my new videos as I upload it, and leave comments. And let's just hop into this video. Tip 1, okay, this is very important. I was gonna leave this to like one of the last ones, but I said no. This is important, okay? Find your passion. Find your passion. That is number 1. You have your passion by the time you already are dating, or but if you don't, anyway, if you don't have a passion, find it. It's very important. Why? Because it will replace those feelings of being happy. Whatever you felt in your relationship, it will just transfer over to your passion, and it feels just as good. I'm telling you, if you really find your passion, when I'm not talking about a hobby, not your hobby, although if you find a lot of hobbies and you could create it into one huge hobby, which will probably be your passion, then yes, that's what I'm talking about. But no, find your passion. That's all I'm gonna say. Find your passion. Let's get to the next one. Sit with yourself, talk, have conversations, okay? It's not good to just go blurting things out. When you are 100% sure that you are broken up with the person, or even if you're not 100% sure, don't go telling the world. Don't go on social media. Stay off social media with the breakups. I don't know if that's a thing, to be airing breakups out on social media. I just think nobody cares. And if you do care, then that's a problem. Yeah, because I don't care about people breakups at all. I barely care about mine. So anyway, sit with yourself. Talk to yourself. It's okay. Tell yourself, things that make you feel better. Be with yourself, because you need to know that you were just with someone probably a lot, or all the time, or every day, whatever the case is, and now you're going to be being with yourself. And you need to know it is okay to be by yourself. It's okay. You don't have to be with yourself forever. It's not going to last forever. But at the moment, just be with yourself. Reflect on your gratitude. Reflect on everything that you're grateful for. Reflect on the things that you enjoyed about the relationship, things that you've learned, things that you just was able to do that you probably didn't get to do in years or ever. Be grateful for all of those times that you had, and know that it's okay. You did it, and now you'll make new experiences with yourself or with the next person. But be grateful for the times that you had that you loved. And I'm not saying don't dwell on things. Just little things that you found yourself doing that you didn't do before. Be grateful for stuff like that. It doesn't have to be hard. Let's get to the next one. This is very important, to meditate. Meditate, guys. Meditate helps a lot, and it keeps you present, and it keeps you from thinking about things like. And I never even knew that until I went through a breakup like that. Like when you meditate, because you're so present, you're not thinking about stuff that happened in the past, or things that, those things don't just pop up out of nowhere. It's a part of healing, and it's really good for healing. Yeah, it works very well. So meditate. Let's get to the next one. Ask your higher self for guidance. Ask your higher self to step in and to help you understand, so you can move forward. Okay, anything that feels troubling, feels like you shouldn't be feeling certain feelings, just ask your higher self to step in and help you understand what it is you're going through more. Because if you're feeling some type of way, if you're feeling like, like hurt or anything, it's probably something deep down that is really going on and you just don't know. Because truthfully, we make our own decisions to move forward, to be hurt. Like, we make those decisions. We can make the decision to say, this is not something I want to deal with. I don't want this feeling. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. I feel like it's holding me back from things that I should be feeling. I feel like it's holding me back from pursuing my passion, from speaking to my friends, is making me feel depressed, giving me stress, making me feel anxiety. If that's the case, then you need to just be able to make that decision to not go through that. And it's a conscious decision, like, to say, this is not something I want to feel, so I'm not, And it might, and let me tell you, it's very hard to get to a place where you can say that and it actually happens. You have to say it all the time. Every time you feel some type of way, you have to be able to say that, you know what, this is not something I'm okay with. I don't want to feel this way, so I'm not. And you'll see how it decreases and how you really have the strength and you have the authority over your body to say, this is not something we're going to go through right now. I don't have time for this. Tell your body, I don't have time for this feeling. I have things I have to do. You're holding me back. So whatever energy is in there, it needs to be removed. So go. And, just have fun with it a little bit. Play around with your energy. Know what you can tolerate, what you can't tolerate, and pay attention to how your body really listens to you and how you really can make that decision to say, this is not something that I'm going to deal with. And you don't have to. You really don't. Let's get to the next one. Stay true to yourself. Whatever that means, I have no idea. I just know what it means for me. Staying true to myself means what I'm going to tolerate, what I'm not going to tolerate, how much I'm going to take, how much I'm not going to take, when my time is up, when my time is not up, when I can say, okay, you know what, this is not for me, so I'm gonna remove myself. Be able to just be true to what you need and what your values are and what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. Be accustomed to making them decisions for yourself. Be able to tell yourself what you're going to deal with, what you're not going to deal with, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. I'll tell you guys something, that whenever I'm going through something, I'm 100% on my relationships. When I'm in the relationship, how I will fight for my relationship, how I will be true to my relationship, how I know how I get when I leave the relationship or when a relationship is over and then I'm like, shit, I could have did more, or I didn't. There's just so much that I could have really did to save my relationship, and that would hurt me. That would make me feel like, I gotta go back, I gotta try again. But when I'm true to myself and I know in my relationship that I fought and I did everything to make sure that relationship worked, and sometimes I'm naive or I just don't know no better, and hopefully I could understand that I just did not know what to do in that situation. But when I'm very true to what happened, what occurred, what I did, what I didn't do, what I fought for, what I didn't fight for, what I could have tried a little harder with and I just didn't. Like, there's certain things that I feel like if it was true to me, then if it was something that meant a lot to me, I did everything in my power to make it work. And once that situation is done, listen, now me being true to myself is me focusing on me. It's not me focusing on you anymore. And anybody that ever dated me would know that, like, as an older person. I don't remember. I think even when I was younger, like teenage years, I would date people, and when they say it's over, like when I was younger, I don't think I ever really fought for anybody. Like I was really one of them people when we dating, like most of the time they caught the shots. We're together. Okay, we're together. We're not together. Okay, we're not together. But I would never be like, once we're broken up, I only remember one person I actually was like devastated over, like devastated, when I was younger. But when I was young, like no, if they would go, I would just like, okay, we broke up, and I'm just sad. But I never did anything to fight for those relationships when I was younger. I don't even think I knew how, honestly. But now, like, yeah, once they're out of the picture, you left, I fought. If I feel like I should fight, if I don't, then I fought, and now you're gone. So now the focus, and then now I need my energy back. So as you're going, I'm pulling my energy back. I'm taking my energy with me. You don't need this energy. Thank you. I don't. Nope. I can't be up all night thinking about you. I need all my energy back, and I'll put that energy into me, and it goes into my passion, like, you know. But that's just me. Let's get to the next one. Journal. Journal how you feeling. I would say journal how you feeling, but try not to journal like every day about crying over the person, and journal about things that you want moving forward, like the new you. Journal, like I would say, put everything on paper one time, but after that, just journal about you moving forward and what you're going to do to move forward, the new decisions that you're going to make, and how you feel now that you are moved forward and you are not in that situation anymore. It really helps. Let's go to the next one. Make it make sense. Look, this is a bonus one. It's a bonus one, okay? This is one that's, I would not give advice to anybody, but I'm gonna just tell you guys. Because these are for the people that gets cheated on, that, you know, gets into physical altercations and all that stuff. This is for all those people. When you make it make sense, all right, that person may be for the streets. I know how it sounds, but for real, like, if he for the streets, if she for the streets, you know, let them be for the streets. Some people just need to live in a habitat, you know, and that habitat might be out there. And let me tell you, if we make it make sense, right? Let me just say, for women, we need our hair done, right? We need our nails done. We need to be able to look a certain way, or we feel uncomfortable, right? When it's like, and men, I don't know, maybe you guys need haircuts, you can't look a certain way, you know, you need to have the best sneakers, or you feel uncomfortable, right? Okay, so people that cheat and do all of that other stuff, whatever they doing, I don't know, they are for the streets possibly, you know, and that's where their habitat is. That's where they need to be, you know, and they can't breathe, right? We holding them from breathing the air that they need to breathe. They need to breathe that street air. They need to breathe out on the streets, you know. That's where they need to be. That's where we need to leave them, and that's where they need to go, you know. We don't need to be blaming people moms, right? Because after a certain age, right? After a certain age, you have to let men take the responsibility for the things that they do. You need to let women stop saying they didn't have a father around, right? We know that's fine. But at the same time, that don't mean you could be treating us a certain way, right? You can't be treating people a certain way. So those people that's for the streets, let them be, you know. We got to make it make sense. You know, if they was doing certain things, you know, they don't know stability. Stability don't make sense to them, right? Stability is like foreign language. That, you know, they also need to make it make sense. They need to commitment. What's commitment? Like, what is that? I have commitment issues. What are you talking about? You speaking a foreign language like right now, you know? So they got to do what they got to do. Just like when we need certain things, we got to do what we got to do to get it, you know? Everything got to make sense to people. And if they for the streets, then do you really want the streets in your bed? Everybody out on the streets? Because if anybody that's for the streets, that means they sleeping with everybody on the streets. That means everybody that's on the streets is in your bed too, you know? All that's too much, you know, soul ties going around. Like, no, we don't want all that, right? So that is it for this video, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button so you could be updated on everything that I post, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I really hope that you enjoy. I really hope that you don't dwell in breakups and stuff. Move forward. Be happy. I know it's like a little difficult at times, but it does not have to be. Bottom line, it never has to be. You make the decision. That is the key to this video. You make the decision about the things you want to endure. You make the decisions about the things you want to sit and listen to. You make the decisions about the things you want to sit and think about. You make the decision about the things you want to keep manifesting. That's another thing. Don't forget, if you keep thinking about that negative energy, you're just going to bring it back around to you, right? So you want to make sure you're not thinking about that negative stuff. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. Who the fuck cares? It's over with. And, you know, that's all I have to say. As always, happy manifesting, guys. And today is Tuesday, and I'm going to wish you the best Tuesday ever. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.